GEMMAKERS presents the Beyond Brilliant broadcast, where we empower ladies and leaders to shine in their brilliant zone. Join your hosts, Dr. Nicole Steele and Dr. DeYonne Parker, as they share their secrets to help you gain clarity, build confidence, and unleash your courage. If you're ready to get connected, gain insight, spark your creativity, be inspired, and embrace your brilliance, grab a pen and a friend, and let's get started.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond Brilliant, where we help you gain the clarity, confidence, and courage to shine in your brilliant zone. I'm Dr. DeYonne Parker, the Courage Catalyst, and I'm that hand on your back that pushes you out of your comfort zone all the way into your courage zone.
And I am Dr. Nicole Steele, the confidence coach, and I am that voice in your ear reminding you of who and whose you are. Oh, Dr. D,
Girl.
I tell you, we have the pleasure today to join together with some of our favorites. I'm gonna let you set it up.
Girl, yes. Okay, I don't know if y'all ready, but we always tell you to get ready. First of all, get your treasure box. Thank you for joining us. But go get your treasure box because we are going to drop several gems, but we're not by ourselves. We are so excited to host this particular show because this one is a sister to sister segment. We are so excited because we are joined by not only just some, regular sisters. Those are great too, but these are sisters from our sister circle,
Yes.
And they are here to drop some gems with us. And we're going to have an incredible conversation. Now, it's not unlike what we do in our own personal space, in the kitchen, living room, all these other things. But we're gonna have some conversation. We're going to hopefully try to keep it to 30 minutes. We're going to have to try. We're going to try. So, Dr. Nicole, if you would do the honors and let's jump on in and introduce who we have.
Yes, well, these two guests are not new to the Beyond Brilliant broadcast. In fact, we invite you, if you haven't already, to go back and look when Dr. Cynthia Harper was on our show talking about purpose. And we've had Miss Jamell Cottrell, who's joined us in the past, talking about women in the workplace.
Yes.
But welcome back, ladies. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Glad to be back.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
So let us go ahead and jump right in. Dr. D set us up and she said, today we are talking about sisterhood because sisterhood is important to us. You all have been, as she said, part of our sisterhood, our sister circle. But when you all hear the word sisterhood, what comes to mind? And I'd like you to start, Dr. Cynthia.
Oh, absolutely. Exclusive, confidants, and strong.
Love those three words.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Exclusive.
All right. Confidant and strong. All right. And what about you, Jamell?
Relationship, trust, and love.
Love it. I love it.
Definitely.
Relationship, trust, and love.
What are your three words?
Ooh. Oh, honesty, loyalty, commitment.
I love that.
I guess those are all kind of some of
Yes.
the same. I guess you can tell what's important to me.
I love it. I think mine would be caring, right? Love, loyalty as well. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Love it. So, shall we jump right in? Are y'all ready?
Come on.
All right. So, now that we've talked about sisterhood, we've defined it a little bit. We talked about those three words that really make it matter and stick. Hopefully, you have your three words too, because we know sisterhood can mean a whole lot to several different people, right? And so, Jamell, I'm going to start over here with you and ask you, how do you maintain? Right? How do you maintain your sister circle and how do you help people to focus or other sisters to focus and really stay encouraged?
Well, Dee, I'm really blessed to have such a strong sister circle. I have ladies that, we use the expression, I got your back. No, they really have my back.
Come on now.
When we need each other, we are there on the button. I remember I was having a bad day one day, and I told you about it on the phone, and we talked. In about 30 minutes, I get the doorbell rings, and you were Dr. Nicole right there. Flowers, balloons, just to brighten up my day. So it's important that everyone has some woman in their life they can confide in, they can trust, they can share the darkest secrets. When they're having a bad day, they can call on them. But I have a group of ladies that we are intimate with each other. We're transparent. We're open and not afraid to be open. It's kind of like we're naked and not ashamed. And we keep each other's secrets, we cover each other, and we support each other. And that's so important. And if you don't have that type of friendship, I hope that every lady gains at least one friend that they can confide in, because that is true sisterhood, to know that there's somebody there for you no matter what.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's good. It's real good, Jamell. And I want to piggyback on that. Sisterhood is something where I have to travail for you. I got a call the other morning, and I didn't even know this, and somebody said, I'm travailing for you. And I needed that because things were being held up. And a couple of days after that, things burst open. And so you don't know, you need your sisters covering you. And then you need to remind your sisters is, stay away from the distractions. I'm telling you, they prevent you from moving into purpose.
Oh, that's so true.
Oh, that's good.
Distractions prevent you from moving. So there are all kinds of things that come up. But you need your sisters to be able to say, stay focused. Come on, get back on track.
I love that.
Distraction, the last part of it is action. You've got an action to do. So that's action. Don't let that get in your way.
I love that.
That's good.
That's real
Seriously.
good. That's real good.
Yeah.
I am so excited about this incredible topic, because when I think about just what you all said, showing up at your doorstep, this one coming, I'm moving. In all transparency, I'm moving. And she came after she went to an appointment.
Wow.
Showed up, outside of my door, sitting in her car. I came to help with the move. I am here. And she was. And when you think about somebody showing up for you, right?
Absolutely.
Showing up for you, and you just said it perfectly, when the distractions are there and they can help you turn your focus back to your focus.
That's right.
That is a sister. That's powerful.
And someone that is there and able to speak even when you're at your lowest.
Exactly.
You talked
That's so
about
important.
you were at a point, but a sister friend of yours was able to stand in the gap for you. And that's what I think about when I think about the sister circle that God has placed in our lives.
That's powerful, Dr.
Being there
Nicole.
for you. Yeah.
That's powerful. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm telling you, we got a lot of show. And we got a lot to talk about. Y'all know we can bump our gums like my grandma used to say. Woo, bump those gums, honey. But we are going to have more conversation. And I hope that you all, as my sister over here said, have an incredible sister circle. Tap a friend right now and tell them to tune into this show and talk about sisterhood. So we'll be right back.
Are you looking to start that new business? Create new strategies, or stretch beyond where you are right now? Well, look no further. GEMMAKERS LLC is a coaching and consulting company committed to empowering ladies, leaders, and little girls. We're committed to providing insight and innovative resources that exceed today's normal standards, and to help you gain the clarity, confidence, and courage you need to shine in your brilliant zone. Through our creative content, coaching, conferences, and brilliant community, we'll help you develop the necessary skills to not only achieve your goals, but to sustain them. If you're ready to go after your big dreams, accomplish your big goals, and soar to the next level, contact the GEMMAKERS team today and let us help you get there. The time has come to take your brilliance to the next level. Do you have big dreams and desires that have unfortunately been placed on pause? Do you feel exhausted or overwhelmed from trying to figure things out on your own? Do you have potential that is yet to be unlocked and unleashed? We know all too well what it feels like to have to answer yes to these questions. What you need is to be connected to a community of brilliant women like yourself, where you can be supported, encouraged, and challenged to get outside of your comfort zone. Don't let another year pass you by and risk being stuck in the same place, personally or professionally, this time next year. Accept this personal invitation to join our Beyond Brilliant network, where we help women move beyond their brilliance and gain the clarity they need, thrive confidently in their purpose, and live courageously in their power.
Welcome back, my friends. All right, now, I hope that you had an opportunity to tap a couple of sisters that you know to have them tune into this show, because we are going to get real. Before we took a break, we were talking to our sister friends, Jamell and Dr. Cynthia Harper, and we are going to go a little bit deeper, because this is the kind of conversation that we literally have in the living room, kitchen table, whatever, with our shoes kicked off, and we want to invite you in. So, Dr. Nicole.
Yes.
Let's go.
So I want you to start, Jamell, and if you could share one thing that you love about being a woman or a woman of color.
Well, what I love about being a woman of color is the variety that we come in all types of shades. I mean, we come in like flavors, you know? We come from brown to light to dark, and each flavor, and I say that instead of color, because we bring spice to life.
Oh, girl.
I believe that we add with our flavor, with our flair, with our attitude, with our disposition. We just come and light up in the room. And because we come in so many different shades, it's like a beautiful bouquet.
Oh.
And I see us all as one big bouquet wrapped up in many colors. So I like the fact that I have color.
I love that. That's so amazing.
Yes. Well, you know, what I like think about being great and being a woman is, one, I have a womb. So having a womb means that I'm a life-giving source. That means I'm a source. Whether I have children or not, you all know I don't have any natural children. But the Bible says that the desolate woman would have more children than the married woman. So I have so many children and young women in my life. So one, I'm a life-giving source. And then second thing is, I'm a creative force. The thing about women, we are very creative. We can take the nothing because of what God has done for us and make something.
Yes. I love that.
That's
Ooh,
just
girl,
so we have source and we have force. and to be creative is a beautiful gift. People think that that's not a big gift.
It's a huge gift.
That's a huge gift.
It is a huge gift.
To be creative.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about
We're
you?
daughters of the King. Come
Come on
on.
now.
You know, he is the creator.
That's
and
right.
we are his daughters, so why would he not make us creative
That's
in
right.
that same sense?
And givers of life.
And givers of life.
Yes.
You think
Yes,
about
we
the
are.
Queen, like the Queen of England.
Yes.
She knows her role. I don't care what you say about that. I don't run them and follow them, but she knows she's royal.
Right.
She always knew she was royal, and she's carried that legacy ever since she's had that. She's the queen.
She's the queen.
Carries that
She
title
carries
and
that
carries it
title.
well.
Y'all, we're the
right.
same queen.
Yes,
That's
we are.
right.
And we are
We're the
some,
same
That's
queen.
right,
are
and we need to
queens.
be reminded that we
we are
are, and
queens.
to carry ourselves as such.
Absolutely.
That's
I
exactly
totally
right.
agree.
I love that. Let's roll into just a little bit deeper, right? Let's go a little bit deeper about the challenges that we face as women of color.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you something that God's had to deal with me on. I can be aggressive. It's not a bad thing, but I had to learn to change that to make it assertive. Because there is a really an untrue that black women are mean-spirited,
Right.
that we get mad, an angry black woman. So what I've learned to do is, even in my anger, even my disappointment, I've got to learn how to be finessed. I've got to learn how to handle things better. Because God didn't want me sitting in the boardroom because they done made me mad. I'm fixing to tell them what I want them to know. That's not necessary. Because if I get put out of the wrong room, I might make it bad for a whole nother person or another community. So for me, what I've learned is, it's okay. You don't have to always be right. That's overrated. You don't have to have the last word. And you don't have to always express what you feel. Learn to just assert yourself. When it is your time, the door will swing wide open.
That's good.
And can't nobody slam it and keep you out.
That's good.
I've learned that.
That's real good, Cynthia. And I also think that a lot of times that scenario of us being a mean black woman. It's not that we're mean. We are strong.
Come on.
And sometimes that comes off offensively. But as black women, we've had to be strong. We've had to endure so many things. We've had to carry so many problems. I mean, back to slavery days, you know, and working in the field and having our babies in the field and having to get up and go to work the next day.
That's
we
right.
didn't have time for pain. We didn't
That's
have
right.
time to sit in our sorrow when someone died. So we always had to just keep it rolling, as it says.
That's right.
So it kind of makes you had to have tough skin.
You're right.
So we became tough because we didn't have a choice.
Right.
So sometimes when we come off strong, it can be offensive. It's not that we're mean, we're hard. We're just trying to make it through the day.
I
There's
agree.
so many things that we have to carry and so many things that we have to do that people sometimes don't understand. But if you're a black woman and you can relate to what I'm saying, it gets tough out there for us. But we continue to be strong, and we continue to go on.
I agree with you, and I'm gonna just take this 1 minute because I know you got something powerful to
Yeah,
say.
but I like what you said.
Yeah, I know. Honey, this is gonna keep going, and we're gonna change that angry black woman to a PBW, passionate black woman. How about that?
Yes.
So we got more for you in just a minute. We've got to pay some bills, ladies, and we'll be right back.
Amen.
Are you stuck, frustrated, in need of a fresh perspective? Don't want to go another year just thinking about that brilliant idea? Well, have no fear. Your struggle stops here. What you need is a brilliant brainstorm to help you begin flowing in your brilliant zone again. If you're ready, we're waiting. Schedule a brilliant brainstorm with members of our GEMMAKERS team to help you get unstuck today. Are you feeling paralyzed with panic or overwhelmed with how to switch gears and pivot in your business? In the midst of crisis or change, we're often pushed to think differently, more creatively, and be more courageous in taking smart risks. This can not only put us in an uncomfortable position, but for many, it can cause you to come to a screeching halt. Instead of becoming discouraged and losing business opportunities, ask yourself these questions. How might I reframe my thinking? How might I explore new ways of doing business? How might I create a new, innovative approach to my problem? How might I pivot like a pro? GEMMAKERS invites you to schedule your 1-hour consultation today and let us help you put a pivot plan in place to take your business to the next level.
Welcome back, my friends. Now, before the break, we asked a lot of questions. First of all, we asked you a lot of questions about sisterhood, and we want you to be out there on our social media, first of all, using #sisterhood, because we want you to follow this conversation, and we want you to have that conversation with your girlfriends as well. Now, we've been talking to Dr. Cynthia Harper and Jamell Cottrell about sisterhood and the importance of it. Now, we're going to dive a little bit deeper. And ladies, we want to turn our attention a little bit to some of the lessons that you've learned as a woman, right? Walking in this life as a woman. What's the most important thing that you've learned in your life as a woman?
Jamell?
Well, for me, it's just don't carry everything on your shoulders.
Oh.
I physically and internally can carry things on my shoulders.
That's good.
Meaning that to the point where I get tight, I get tense, and you have to learn to let go and let God. We say it as a cliche, but when you begin to rest in Him and know that He's got you,
Come on.
He can work it out. There's only so much that we can do.
That's right.
So when you begin to trust God and lean on Him more, He said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
That's right.
So we have to learn to lean on Him more, rest on Him more, trust Him more.
Yeah.
And that lifts that load. So don't carry everything on your shoulders.
Oh, I love that, girl.
that.
Take
That's
that
powerful.
weight off.
Yeah,
Ooh,
shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Yes, I love it.
You know, let's get transparent with each other. Let's talk about what women need to talk about.
Yes.
Is this relationship real or fake? If one of us make it, one of us don't make it, and the other become great? That's what sisterhood's about.
Yes.
Do you still love me if I don't make it in the club of the millionaire women? Do you still love me do I still love you if you reach an accolade that I'm desiring for? That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
People say, I'll fix your crown. Would you really?
That's right.
If I got there before you, would you open up the door or get a ladder or send me something in the back and say, come on, girl, come on in with me?
Carry your purse.
Will you carry my purse?
Come on.
Is this relationship real or fake?
Come on.
If one of us don't make it, but the other become great, that's the true measure of sisterhood.
That's
Ooh,
it
that's
right
powerful.
there. Bling,
That's
bling, bling,
powerful.
bling, bling.
That's the true measure of sisterhood.
Yes.
Because guess what? The things that Jamell is strong in, I'm not. Jamell can put together an event with her eyes closed.
Yes.
All day.
I'm not
Every day.
organized to do that like that. I can think it and have it, but she can
Come
ink
on.
it, put it on paper, and roll it right on out.
That's right.
I got to be happy and rejoice for her with that.
That's right.
So you got to ask yourself, is this relationship real or fake?
That's right. I
If,
love
if,
that.
if you don't make it, but I become great, you still gonna love me the same? Or you not gonna share all them dirty little nasty things about me that
that's
you know?
good.
Because you know all them cracks and breaks and everything else.
That's good. That's good.
That's true. That's
good.
real.
And let me tell you, that is wisdom for the ages.
Yes, it
That dispels the heart of that dispels the myth that women can't get along.
That's
Yes.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's
If
right.
you can truly answer that question honestly and say that yes, I can.
That's right.
So that is a great lead-in into our final question, which is, if you had an opportunity to give advice to a young, brilliant mind, you know, that wisdom you just shared came from years of walking and maybe heartbreak.
That's right.
Or friendships.
Oh, yeah.
People who couldn't handle your shine or,
That's
or
right.
vice versa. But what piece of wisdom could we give to a young sister or a young adult listening? What brilliance can we share with her about sisterhood?
I love it.
For me, I would think I would love for young ladies to know to embrace your youth and trust women to be there for you. Sisterhood is great. I mean, everybody, you may have a sibling, but if you have girlfriends that you know that you can call on 24/7, enjoy that.
That's right.
Don't be jealous of them. Don't gossip. Don't talk about them. Be there for them.
I love it.
I like that.
Love it.
I would tell them whatever that it is, if it's him, if it's a situation, if it's you and your mother's relationship, a year and a half from the day, whatever that it is, it won't even be relevant.
Yeah.
Own the space that you're called to be purposed in.
Ooh, that's
See, I never knew when I was 16 and 18 and 20 that I could be purposeful. I didn't know it then. If somebody would have told me then, whispered in my ear, as you said, you tell them whose they are. If somebody would have told me who I was, and I grew up in the church with a lot of religion, if somebody would have told me the power that I exuded, baby, I'd be a Elon Musk or
You sure
Let me
would.
tell you something. It would never be a hesitation of who I was. Why did it take me so long to get to this place?
My God.
That's what I tell them right now, right where you are, 12, 13, 18, do it.
That's so good. That's so good. This is so good. I'm just saying, we could talk forever and ever and ever about this subject, sisterhood. I'm telling you. And you've got to be, I would say you have to be picky, first of all,
Yes, you
about
do.
the sisters that you
Yes, you
do.
choose to have in your sister circle
Yeah.
on
And
your
it's-
board of executive advisors. So,
Oh.
And it's not about quantity.
Quantity.
It's
Yes.
about quality.
that's exactly right.
it.
That's I mean, you hit the nail on the head. You can't. Everybody can't be a part of your circle because
can't trust
everybody's
everybody.
not going where you're
Yeah.
going. So, ladies, I know we can talk all day because you know we can because we
And we
have
do.
and we have to the wee hours of the morning because this will turn into a prayer party in a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are going to go right on into one of our favorite segments
Yes.
of our show, Dr. Nicole.
Oh, it is brilliant blessing time. And for those of you who are new to the Beyond Brilliant broadcast, this is the way we like to close our show, with God's word. And so I want to bring to the people Proverbs 27:17, which says, as iron sharpens iron,
Come on.
so one person sharpens another. Again, let me read that. That was good.
That was
Yeah,
real
it's
good,
real
honey.
As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. And so when I think about how you all sharpen my life, how we sharpen one another's life, and all of the women in our circle. If you are tuning in and you don't have a friend, if you don't have someone that you can call a sister, someone who will help you fix your crown
Come on.
when it is looking crooked, I encourage you to pray to God and to ask him to send you that sister.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it, sis.
I'm so grateful for you all. I just love y'all.
Auntie, love. Wouldn't trade y'all for the world, my God. That was good, sis. Thank you so much. We want you to remember now, again, please use hashtag sisterhood because we want you to follow the conversation and we want to follow your conversation. Now, there's a question. You got homework that we want you to do. What one thing would you do or need to do or desire to do before you leave this earth? And how can sisterhood help you do that? So we want you to follow us on our social media. Really, get out there on beyondbrilliantbroadcast.com, comment, share your answer to the question I just gave you an assignment for, and let us hear that. Thank you to Jamell Cottrell. Thank you so much to Dr. Cynthia Harper. Thank you to our team, our sponsors, because without you, we would not be able to do what we do. And we're going to leave you, as we always do, with this. Be bold.
Be brave.
And be brilliant. Bye-bye.
This is good.
For more information, show ideas, or to be a guest on our show, please visit www.beyondbrilliantbroadcast.com.
Hi there. I'm Dr. DeYonne Parker, the Courage Catalyst.
And I'm Dr. Nicole Steele, the Confidence Coach. And we invite you to join us weekly for Beyond Brilliance,
A show where you will gain the clarity, confidence, and courage to shine in your brilliant zone.
so tune in and tell a friend. We can't wait to see you.